Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and this is going to be one of those reviews that it probably takes me longer to set up than to do. And we're taking a look at from the Transformers 1 Target exclusive line. This is Race Changers Megatron and Optimus Prime, more commonly known as Botshot Megatron and Optimus Prime. Now, I'm going to say that at least Megatron is a retool of one of the botshot Megatrons. I actually never had a botshot Megatron or Prime. Prime, I think, is just a straight repaint. Both of them, as we'll see in a moment, use their um, classic G1 style heads. As you can see, the set comes with two figures, two launchers, and two ramps. Now, everything can be accessed without actually opening the packaging, except the ramps here. The ramps are strapped to the bottom of the packaging. They can just slide out. And what you do is you just peg them in, just like so. Right there, that gives it a little extra friction. Also, when dealing with the launchers, because there's no instructions in the packaging, when you want to set the launcher back, you pull it back, and then there's this little trigger at the bottom. You want to press that in, and that actually helps you lock the launcher into place. It gives you a little extra space for it. But basically, unfortunately, the big part of this is the game component to these has been removed. Let's just go ahead for a second and take a look at the figures here. Um, Megatron's clearly a tank, and Prime is some sort of variation on a semi. But really, the way these work is they're one step changers. There's a trigger of sorts in the front that, once it's depressed, will cause the figure to flip up. Now, later bot shots could spin and leap in the air, they had stronger springs. But the big thing here is let me show you where the Decepticon logo is. And this also gives you a chance to check out Megatron's head. A little movie accurate, a little V1 accurate, kind of had that thing going on. Well, this would basically be like rock, paper, scissors, like blaster, fist, sword. And each one had a numerical component. Now, it was like rock, paper, scissors. I think like sword beat fist, blaster beat sword, fist beat, I don't remember. Um, Maybe fist beat, I don't. But there was also a numerical component. So if you both pick sword, whoever had the higher number would win. Unfortunately, these little rotating cubes in the chest are now all blank. So there's no other insignia. But just to go back to the vehicle mode, you just fold it up just like that, and it'll snap into place. Now, Prime here, um, his plunger is a little looser. When I go to vehicle mode, I actually find myself having to pull it out. But as you can see, this is definitely a G1 style design. And the same thing, the cube on the chest is completely clear. So that's a shame that those of us, because I do have a few bot shots. I got some of the characters I like. Um, you know, and these came in like gift sets. They came with the launchers and stuff. I mean, it's a shame that you can't really play with the game. Now with the launchers, they're basically all the same, just retools of each other. And one thing I can see here is that there's like a linking component. So I do believe that these were meant at some point, yeah, to join together. Like you could link them and do like a double shot or something. Is that no? Okay, that doesn't. But you could do stuff like that. Like there was a launcher that looked like Prime's trailer and could open up. It was like a whole thing there. But really, what you're meant to do is to use these to launch these into walls, into each other, into each other, which we'll do right now. Just depress the plunger, and there you go. Oh, that's a money shot right there. There's no way I would have I could have done that any better. At the fact that they angled just so, but I mean, even if you want to, you can even just like if you don't want to, you know, go with play against Prime and Megatron like they're still buddies or something. You can just launch it into a wall. But he didn't stand up because my backdrop's a little curved. But that's about it. I mean, I really can't say more about these. These are, I mean, this is a Target exclusive set. You get everything you see here: the two launchers, the two figures, and the ramps. Make sure to look at the bottom. Make sure the ramps are there. There is like a little diagram on the bottom of the packaging to show you how to put it in, but that's the only instructions. So hopefully you'll watch this video to figure out how to close them up. Out of the Target exclusives, I'll be honest, I would say this is one that you can kind of pass on or wait for a deep clearance sale because I mean, if they had left the game component in, and I'm giving you my final thoughts now, uh, I could see this being a little more enjoyable and fun. But the fact that they left that out, I really don't see a point to this set, other than just, crashing the vehicles into each other over and over, which, could keep a kid busy for a few hours. But I think with the game component, that could have made it a bit more enjoyable. And who knows? Might have started a resurgence of bot shots and people going to the internet to pick up some older figures. But yeah, that was a crazy time with Transformers. I think that for like the second movie they introduced it, and I mean there were a lot, and I mean they just kept reusing like molds for different characters, slap on a different head, gave them different numerical like you could have like 12 different Optimus Primes. They all basically looked alike, but the powers, the numerical equivalents to their on their chest would be completely different. But so that's about it for the review. Uh, like I said, not much. If you like this review, like, comment, and subscribe. I always appreciate the views, but like, comment, subscribe. That helps with the algorithm. I have a Patreon, www.patreon.com/truckdog1999. $1 a month, $12 a year. But as I always say, if you can't afford the $1 a month, $12 a year, your views are more than thanks enough. Um, Really, though, if you're here for these Transformer 1 or the Earthspark reviews, please do subscribe, as that really does help with the algorithm. And, basically, it's how my channel gets promoted to YouTube. I mean, 81 to 88% of you aren't subscribed, and that really does hurt the channel. Um, that's about it. Once again, this is your old pal Chuck for Race Changers, Optimus Prime and Megatron, also known as Bot Shots, Optimus Prime and Megatron. We will see you next time.